Reds today. Red jersey, white numerals on the front and the back, white pants, red headgear. Tiger logo on the side as the Tigers take the field. You have been listening to the Sumter Social pregame show. We appreciate you tuning in. We're about a minute or so away from kickoff. We're going to take a 30-second break, and when we come back, it'll be Gulf South Conference action live from West Alabama. You're listening to Flow College and the UWA Broadcast Network. We'll be back in 30. It's football time in Livingston. The Tigers, they play host to the Statesmen of Delta State as the West Alabama Tigers come in ranked number 11 with a 5-1 record. Delta State number 17 sporting a 6-1 record. This is the first conference meeting for Delta State this season. We appreciate you tuning in to the pregame show, Sumter Social pregame show that is. It's football time. We're ready to go, so sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's going to be a fun afternoon here in Livingston. Delta State getting ready to kick it off. Price Nixon will put a right foot in it, end-over-end kick, returnable for West Alabama. Out across the 10-yard line, 15-20, tripped up at the 21-yard line as West Alabama starting things off. Looked like Jalen Bibbs on the return for West Alabama. Get the first opportunity to see the Tiger offense led by Spencer Arsenault. Arsenault on the season, 78 of 153 picks, 13 touchdowns. As the Tigers will go right to left on your radio dial. It'll be a three-wide receiver set stacked here to the near side. West Alabama will keep it on the ground. Braden Jenkins will carry. He'll gain a yard on first down. It'll bring up second down and 9.
Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 from the 22-yard line.
Three wide receivers in there for West Alabama. Arsenault will be in the gun. Jenkins to his right. They'll put the tight end in motion, throwing on second down. That one's tipped to the line of scrimmage. I believe Chris Brown got a hand on it there. Brown, the 6'3 junior out of Jackson, Mississippi. Looked like he got a hand on it. Game clock operator. Get a little adjustment here as we settle into this one here. No score here, just 55 seconds into this one. West Alabama, third down and 9 from their own 22. Nice little crowd here in Livingston on homecoming. Lots of festivities going on this week as Arsenault. He'll look to the sideline to get the call. 4 wide receivers for West Alabama. 7 on the play clock. Jenkins to the left of Arsenault. Arsenault with plenty of time. Dumps it out to Jenkins. Jenkins out across the 30 after the reception. That'll be a first down for the Tigers. Arsenault checking down on his eligible receivers. Throws it to Jenkins out of the backfield. And it'll be a Tiger first down. Stacked wide receivers here to the near side. Jenkins on the carry, wants to go right side, gets out across the 30. He'll pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Tackle by number 10, Ty Holsey.
On the stop, Ty Holsey. Holsey, the leading tackler on this Delta State team, comes in 43 total tackles. 3 tackles for a loss there for Holsey. Second down and 7 for West Alabama. The Tigers will keep it on the ground, trying to get around left end at the 35 out to the 40. Michael Dujon on the carry for West Alabama. And that's enough for a Tiger first down. Dujon, a freshman out of Alabaster. Arsenault throws, pass complete. That's going to be T.D. Parker trying to find positive yardage. He's going to pick up a yard on the play, and there's a flag here near side. T.D. Parker, one of the favorite wide receivers of Spencer Arsenault. He's caught 16 passes coming into this one, including 3 touchdowns. Second down and 9, West Alabama from their own 43. Arsenault with time, pass complete, out near midfield. Ball looks like it's on the ground, and the Tigers, looks like the Tigers have covered it up. Jackson Colvin able to get it covered up. Darius Nelson on the reception. It'll be third down and 4 for West Alabama near midfield. Darius Nelson, the wide receiver here on the near side. It'll be T.D. Parker and Houston Johnson on the top side of the field. Michael Dujon, the lone back to the right of Arsenault. Arsenault, 3-step drop. Pass. Tipped off of West Alabama, went straight up, and it's going to be an interception for the Statesmen. That may have gone off the helmet of T.D. Parker and then straight up as Delta State gets the interception. Intercepted by Tavian Moore. So Moore picks up the interception. First interception of the year for Moore. Delta State, they will go to work here in Tiger territory. On the ground, positive yardage gain of about 3 yards on the play. On the carry was Davion Austin. Davion Austin, 3-yard gain. Delta State in at quarterback will be Cole Kirk. Kirk has thrown for 985 yards this year. And Delta State will keep it on the ground again on second down. Alston on the carry. Hooten and Williams on the stop for West Alabama. It'll be third down. Third down at about 3 from the Tiger 41. Cole in the gun. He's got 4 wide receivers. And Alston will be to his right. They'll decide to stack the wide receivers on either side here. Third down and 3. Pass complete. Great stop right there by West Alabama's Isaac Williams. It was a completed pass on the Delta State sideline. A 1-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Delta State on the year, 67% on fourth down. They've gone for it 12 times, converged on 8. So fourth down in a pair. 11:05 in the scoreless first quarter. Alston will move to the right there of Kirk. It'll be a reverse. Delta State's going to have the first down yardage and then some down across the 30 down to the 25. On the carry, Nino LeMay, the senior out of New Roads, Louisiana. It's a big-time first down for Delta State, a fresh set of downs just inside the Tiger 25. 10:35 to go in the first. Scoreless here. As Cole Kirk, he'll keep it, call his own number, gets down near the 20. Wrestles his way inside the 20. A nice gain there, about an 8-yard gain there for Kirk. Isaac Williams again on the stop for West Alabama.
Second down and 3.
Delta State making good on the turnover. Started this drive at the inside Tiger territory. They've got it second down and 3. Ball spotted on the 17 of West Alabama. Kirk calls his own number. That'll be a first down as Kirk gets inside the 10. West Alabama brings him down right about the 9-yard line. Fresh legs for West Alabama. Checking in will be Lake Gurley at the linebacker. First down and goal for the Statesmen. They'll work from the Tiger 8-yard line. Alston on the carry. Great stop by West Alabama up front. Penetration by West Alabama leading the charge. J.T. Hooten. Hooten has been an absolute machine and a workhorse defensively for West Alabama. Two-time Defensive Player of the Week. Came into the today 51 total tackles. Second down and goal after a loss of 1. Delta State from the Tiger 9-yard line. Kirk wanting to throw in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. The intended receiver, Curtis Reardon. Third down and goal for Delta State here on their opening drive after the interception. Four wide receivers for Delta State. Alston alone back to the right of Kirk. Alston will move to the left of Kirk. Dropping back to throw. Pressure by West Alabama. Kirk's got a little bit of running space. He decides to duck it, diving for the pylon. Did he get there? The official marks Kirk out at about the 1-foot line. He did not make the plane. As Kirk dove for the pylon, came up just short. So it'll be fourth down and basically the length of a football. Fourth and goal with the length of the football for Delta State. Delta State will kind of have a little sugar huddle there. New running back in. That's going to be Nick Clark. Clark fakes they fake the handoff to Clark. Cole goes in, but there's a flag on the far side of the field. Great play call, great execution, but it looks to be a flag in the end zone. West Alabama was offside, declined the penalty, did Delta State. The Statesmen lead at 6-0. On to attempt the PAT. It's a good snap. It's a good hold. That's off the upright. Dean Roberts off the left upright. So West Alabama trails it here. 6-0, 7:42. We've made
Coldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
At Julio Jones Kia, we believe the car buying experience should be fast, fair, and fun. We're proud to be the highest Google-rated Kia dealership in the state, and we credit that to our transparent, laid-back sales process and our friendly staff. Come see for yourself and shop our largest inventory ever of all your favorite Kia models like the K4, Sorento, Sportage, and Telluride. See our full inventory online at juliojoneskia.com. We can't wait to see you in a Julio Jones Kia.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Delta State capped off a 10-play, 48-yard drive with a touchdown. Roberts kick for the extra point try off the left upright. Statesmen lead it here 6-0, 7:42. Nixon puts a foot in it. We're going to take that one out of the end zone. Out across the 10, the 15, the 20, the 30, the 35, 40. West Alabama's got running room across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Pushed down about the 37-yard line. What a return for the Tigers! A big-time return for the Tigers as West Alabama fielded it 2 yards deep in the end zone, and the return man for the Tigers across midfield inside the Statesman territory all the way down to the Delta State 36-yard line. What a dandy of a return for West Alabama. Braden Jenkins will be the lone back here in this 3 wide receiver set. Arsenault wants to throw, trying to find number 1 off the fingertips. Darius Nelson blanketed step for step. Solid coverage by Taylon Doss, the defensive back, the senior out of Shannon, Mississippi. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Jenkins, the lone back. T.D. Parker, the lone wide receiver on the top side of the field. Jenkins will carry. He'll try to go around left end. He'll get about a yard on the play. Third down and 9 for West Alabama. Inside Delta State territory after Jaquan Sturdivant's huge 64-yard return. Nelson and Johnson, the wide receivers here to the near side. Arsenault to throw on 3rd down. Plenty of time. Checks off the receivers. Eons of time. Arsenault tripped up. It'll be a sack for Arsenault. Great coverage by Delta State. Arsenault had just so much time to throw, and great coverage downfield by the Statesman secondary. Arsenault ends up taking the sack, and that'll bring on the punting unit for West Alabama. To punt it away for the Tigers. Austin McCready. McCready trying to pin the Statesman deep. It'll be a fair catch at the 2-yard line. A great punt by McCready, as Delta State will have 98 yards in front of them. We've made it to
At Julio Jones Kia, we believe the car buying experience should be fast, fair, and fun. We're proud to be the highest Google-rated Kia dealership in the state, and we credit that to our transparent, laid-back sales process and our friendly staff. Come see for yourself and shop our largest inventory ever of all your favorite Kia models like the K4, Sorento, Sportage, and Telluride. See our full inventory online at juliojoneskia.com. We can't wait to see you in a Julio Jones Kia.
Caldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. First down and 10 for Delta State. They'll work from their own 1-yard line. Cole Kirk throwing on first down, pass complete. Out across the 5 near the 10-yard line. Nino LeMay on the reception. That's enough for a Delta State first down.
First and 10 from the 12-yard line.
Cole Kirk will have a little breathing room here as he rolls out to his right. West Alabama with great pressure. That'll be a sack for West Alabama, a loss of 1.5 yards on the play.
42, Anthony Oates, loss of 2 on the play.
Overcast afternoon here in Livingston. Homecoming, a nice crowd here to support the Tigers. Nice contingent of folks made the trip for Delta State as well. Cole wanting to throw here on second down. That one's going to be incomplete.
First pass falls incomplete.
Intended receiver number 17, Lawrence Armstrong, the redshirt junior.
From the 10-yard line.
Third down and 11 for the Statesmen. Delta State working from their own 10-yard line. The lone back for Delta State will be Nick Clark, redshirt freshman out of Daphne, Alabama. Throwing on third down. Pass complete across the middle, out across the 40, nearing midfield, into Tiger territory, the 30, the 20. He's going to make it the 10, the 5. Delta State, touchdown. Nino LeMay on a 3rd and 12 takes it to the house. And Delta State quickly ahead here, 12-0 with 4:31 to go in the first quarter. In to attempt the PAT, Dean Roberts. In to hold will be Reed Miller. Good snap, good hold. Roberts knocks it through. And just like that, Delta State 13, West Alabama nothing. 4:31 to go in the first. Delta State covered 98 yards on just 4 plays. It took 79 seconds. And Delta State quickly ahead here in front of the home crowd of West Alabama. Delta State 146 yards of total offense so far, 101 in the air, 45 on the ground. Cole Kirk, 3 of 5 with a touchdown. He's already got 101 yards. 2 different receivers. Nino LeMay, he's got 2 catches for 100 yards. Reardon's got a catch as well. So Delta State wasting no time to jump out to a quick lead here on the road in this 72nd meeting between these two teams. Bryce Nixon to kick it away. Returnable for West Alabama. Out across the 10, the 15, the 20. Slung down at about the 24-yard line. West Alabama going with a new return man today, Jaquan Sturdivant, a senior out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The Tigers have not been able to get really anything going on offense, just 26 total yards. Arsenault 3 of 6 for 15 yards, and the Tigers only 11 yards on the ground so far this afternoon. Dujon on the carry for West Alabama, wants to go around right side. He's going to get a yard, maybe 2. Delta State's defensive front cutting down any type of running attack so far. Jacoby Franklin, one of the big defensive linemen, leading the charge there for Delta State. 2nd down and 8. Arsenault wants to throw on 2nd down. Pass completed into the middle. That's going to be a 1st down for West Alabama. Ryan Pepins on the reception for West Alabama. Just Pepin's 4th catch of the year as the Tigers want to go with some tempo. The Tigers keep it on the ground there. It'll be Tyler Smith on the carry. He'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. So Smith carrying there on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. West Alabama from their own 39. Arsenault to throw, pressure by the Statesman. That pass is going to be incomplete. Diving was Pepins. Arsenault led him just a little bit much there as the Tigers want to get some fresh legs. Coming back in at running back will be Braden Jenkins. T.D. Parker in at wide receiver. Darius Nelson and Houston Johnson in at receiver as well. So a 3 wide receiver set for the Tigers. 3rd down and 6. The Tigers work from their own 39. 3:12 to go in the 1st. West Alabama trailing 13-0. Arsenault under pressure. Great pursuit by Delta State. Arsenault eludes a tackler. He's going to try to run it. He's out across the 40. He's near midfield. He made a move at the 45. He's in Delta State territory. Arsenault wrestled to the ground in the Delta State 46-yard line. He looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss of about 12. Instead, he puts it inside Delta State territory. And the magician, that is Arsenault, gets the Tigers a 1st down. Dujon on the carry. He'll get in behind the big guys on the left side of the line there. It'll pick up a couple of yards on 1st down. Arsenault with a big-time scramble, getting the 1st down yardage inside Delta State territory. 2nd down and 7. Michael Dujon will remain the lone back. Houston Johnson in motion. Arsenault wants to throw. Going downfield, looking for Darius Nelson. Nelson diving out of bounds. A fantastic catch, but just out of bounds. He couldn't get the toe in there. Great coverage by Delta State. In coverage for the Statesman. Number 19, Charlie Williams. 1:56 to go in quarter number one. Delta State leads it 13-0. West Alabama with a 3rd down and 7 from the Statesman 43-yard line. 4 wide receivers for the Tigers. Pass complete across the middle to Houston Johnson. Not enough for first down territory, but positive yards. Houston Johnson wrestled to the ground at the Delta State 41. Austin McCready will be called upon. The Tiger punter put Delta State at their own 1 his last time out. The punt's away, and that one's going to go into the end zone. 1:12 to go in quarter number one. Delta State 13. West Alabama nothing. 146 yards of total offense for the Statesmen, just 61 for West Alabama. West Alabama Spencer Arsenault 5 of 10. Arsenault's called his own number a couple of times. He's rushed for 15 yards this afternoon. 5 different receivers into the mix for the Tigers. Just 2 for Delta State here in the early going. As Cole Kirk will bring the Statesman to the line. Nick Clark in at running back. Cole to throw on first down. Plenty of time. Pass is going to be intercepted. West Alabama's number 21, Jacoby Green with the INT. That one looked like it got away from Kirk just a little bit off of the fingertips of the would-be receiver. And Jacoby Green with the interception. Green reeled it in, and the Tigers with a chance here inside Delta State territory. Cole Kirk's 6th interception of the year. As West Alabama will have it first down and 10 from the Delta State 40. Jenkins on the carry. He'll gain a couple of yards on the play. We appreciate you tuning in to Flow College this afternoon. Tuning in to UWA Broadcast Network, wherever you might be checking out this Gulf South Conference matchup from. 2nd down and 8. 35 seconds to go here in quarter number one. The end around. Darius Nelson out across the 40, down to the 30. It'll be a first down and then some for West Alabama's Darius Nelson. Tigers trying to get some momentum here as the clock winds down in quarter number one. 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Tigers, they trail by 13. That will do it for the first quarter action. After the first stanza, Delta State 13, West Alabama nothing. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Second quarter action here live from Livingston. You're watching Flow College and listening to the UWA Tiger Broadcast Network.
Today we are honoring one of the greatest Tigers of all time, Teddy Signs. We lost Teddy this summer shortly after his visit to campus for the reunion of the 1975 football team. On the field today are Teddy's sons, Josh, Brian, and Jacob, his daughter-in-law, Hope, as well as his granddaughters, Mila, Sawyer, and Savannah. We also have several LU teammates of Teddy's. Teddy was a 4-year starter at guard in football, a 2-time All-American, 2-time All-Gulf South Conference, and he helped lead the football team to the NCAA playoffs in 1975 and a 3rd-place finish in the nation. He was a 4-year starter at first base for the baseball team. He was a 2-time All-Gulf South Conference performer and helped lead the team to the 1976 NCAA World Series where the Tigers finished 4th in the nation. Now please watch this short clip of an interview Teddy recently did about his time at LU.
How much of a blessing Livingston University, West Alabama, was, and these teams right here are. That's what it's all about. With someone like that, and again, the teammates, and Livingston University, we're a family. And again, I just thank the Lord for each and every day, and these teammates. And I know I've mentioned words that describe what Livingston used to be, but it's not about me. You know, it's about the team. And as long as I can carry that with me, right into as long as I can carry that to me, that's my life. So blessings, and yeah, so thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor Teddy and his family with a standing ovation for Teddy Signs.
Welcome back to Tigers Stadium. After one quarter of play, Delta State 13, the Tigers of West Alabama 0. This one has so far been what we thought it would be, a very good matchup between two solid football teams. Delta State has the upper hand at the moment, outgaining the Tigers 146-78. But West Alabama trying to find a little momentum there in front of the home crowd. It's a special recognition after the first quarter, and some of the honored guests making their way out of the playing area so no one gets injured there. First down and 10 for West Alabama from the Delta State 23. Pressure by Delta State. That one is incomplete by Spencer Arsenault. Arsenault under duress there. Leading the charge, Austin Collins, the defensive end. The officials talking it over. I had incomplete pass all the way. Confirmed by the head official, Charles Olson. Second down and 10 for West Alabama. Handoff. Keeping it on the ground. The Tigers will gain about 3 yards on the play on the carry. Braden Jenkins.
Tackle by number 58, Collins, and number 30, Bradley.
So third down for West Alabama.
Third down and 7 from the 20-yard line.
The Tigers will work from the Delta State 20-yard line. Arsenault will move Jenkins up in front. Colvin will go in motion. Three-step drop for West Alabama. Pressure by Delta State. That one's going to be thrown away by Spencer Arsenault. And Delta State continuing to cause havoc. William Carter and Ty Holsey applying the pressure. As West Alabama will bring on the field goal unit. Elijah Guyton on the season, 8 of 9. This would be a 30-yarder from the right hash. Austin McCready in to hold. Good snap, good hold. Plenty of leg for Guyton. Boom! Guyton nails it from 30. West Alabama's on the board. Delta State 13, West Alabama 3. As the Tigers make good on that possession, they get themselves on the board. Give me a great opportunity to thank the following sponsors for UWA Athletics: Alabama Power Foundation, Campora Development, Coca-Cola, First South Farm Credit, Jersey Mike's of Meridian, Julio Jones Kia, Lewis Pest Control, Priced Up Packaging, Sumter Supply, Sun South John Deere of Demopolis, UWA Teach, Waste Management, and Watkins Cross Attorneys. A tip of the cap to those sponsors for the University of West Alabama. Six-play drive covered 20 yards. 2 minutes and change off the clock for the Tigers. And West Alabama getting ready to kick it off. It'll be Gage Theus. This kickoff powered by Alabama Power. Theus, he'll put the right foot in it, end over end. Short kick. It'll be fielded at the 13, out across the 20. Side steps at the 22-yard line. Great coverage by West Alabama. Special teams swarming to the football there. A short return for Delta State. We appreciate those folks that were able to tune into the Sumter Social pregame show. Black Belt of America is rich with untold stories. Sumter Social is funded by the Alabama Humanities Alliance, and it brings voices to life, past and present. You can check out Sumter Social and be part of the story wherever you get your podcasts. 13:49 to go here in half number one. Delta State 13, West Alabama 3. Cole Kirk, quarterback for Delta State. It's a low snap. He'll hand it off to Alston. Alston wants to go around left in. That's a nice gain on first down for Alston. Gain of about 7 yards on first down. Second down and 3. Kirk calls his own number. Pocket collapses. West Alabama with a sack. Leading the charge for West Alabama, Marquise Robinson. Robinson, one of the defensive leaders. Second sack of the year. Third tackle for a loss for Robinson. Alston will remain the lone back. It'll be a 3-wide receiver set for Delta State. Cole to drop back to pass. Pass across the middle, in and out of the hands of the would-be receiver, Troy Griffin. Griffin, the junior from Indianola, Mississippi, had first down yardage but couldn't hold on to it. And that will bring on the punter, Price Nixon. West Alabama will have Houston Johnson back to receive. High wobbly kick there. It'll be fielded at the 26-yard line. Johnson out across the 30, needing a little bit of blocking help out to the 40. Pushed out at the 41-yard line. Houston Johnson will put West Alabama in a pretty good spot. Will give me an opportunity to thank some folks here. Both of the sports communication teams for both of these institutions, first class. Darrell Redden and his staff, including Jonathan Harrison and Austin Christian, as well as Braden Treaster and his staff at Delta State. Appreciate all the notes throughout the week and the help as we got ready for the game today. Had a chance to speak with my counterpart for Delta State this afternoon, Michael Gross. I know he's enjoying the broadcast as well, as West Alabama will keep it on the ground on first down. That's the really cool part about college athletics, especially at the D2 level. We see a lot of these folks week in and week out with multiple sports. Michael and I see each other every season during basketball and football and baseball, so it's great to have that camaraderie and friendship, and we appreciate the help throughout the week. Second down, pass complete. West Alabama's Tyler Smith lowering his shoulder, gaining positive yards on second down. West Alabama 3rd down and 5. They'll work from their own 46-yard line. 3 wide receiver set here for West Alabama. It'll be Tyler Smith in the backfield with Arsenault. Arsenault surveys the scene. Pocket collapses. He's going to have to scramble. Arsenault throws downfield. Pass complete. Pass is going to be complete to Jalen York. Tigers, first down. Great pressure by Delta State, and the elusiveness of Spencer Arsenault gives the Tigers the opportunity to move the chains. First down and 10 for West Alabama. Again, pass complete on the outside. Trying to find some running room, in West Alabama going the wrong direction. A pass for no gain ends up being a pass for a loss, after it looked like Ryan Pepin's trying to break a tackle, make something happen, loses about 6 yards on the play. Second down and 16 for West Alabama. Pass complete out of the backfield. West Alabama out across the 40. So positive yards, but still not back to the original line of scrimmage. Tyler Smith on the reception.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down, correction, 3rd down and 12.
3rd down and 12 for West Alabama. York and Pepin's here to the near side at the wide receiver. Arsenault's pass across the middle. In and out of the hands of Ryan Pepins. Slightly thrown behind Pepins. He couldn't hold on. It would have been near first down yardage, but instead West Alabama will have to bring on the punting unit. Austin McCready, it'll be his 3rd punt of the afternoon. His long this afternoon has been 41 yards. He's had 1 inside the 20. McCready. That's got the makings of a nice punt there for McCready. West Alabama trying to keep it from going into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback for Delta State. 9:27 to go in the half. Delta State leads it 13-3. We'll be right back after the break. You're watching Flow College and listening to the UWA Tiger Broadcast Network.
Julio Jones Kia, we believe the car buying experience should be fast, fair, and fun. We're proud to be the highest Google-rated Kia dealership in the state, and we credit that to our transparent, laid-back sales process and our friendly staff. Come see for yourself and shop our largest inventory ever of all your favorite Kia models like the K4, Sorento, Sportage, and Telluride. See our full inventory online at juliojoneskia.com. We can't wait to see you in a Julio Jones Kia.
Caldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. 9:27 to go here in the half. Alston will carry for the Statesmen. He'll gain 1 yard on the play as the Delta State Statesmen work from their own 20-yard line.
Tackle by number 12, Arrington, number 94, McDowell.
McDowell and Arrington in on the stop for West Alabama. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 9 minutes to go in the half. Delta State 13, West Alabama 3. Top 20 matchup here nationally. As Cole wants to call his own number. Hooten into the backfield. Sack for West Alabama. J.T. Hooten. 2nd sack of the year. Trayvon Nunn in on the stop as well. So that'll make it 3rd down and 10. Delta State working from their own 20-yard line. Four wide receivers in this formation for Delta State. The lone running back, number 5, that's going to be Davian Alston. Cole to throw. He wants to go downfield. He's got a receiver. He had a receiver wide open, Curtis Reardon. Slightly overthrown there for Kirk. And that will bring on the punting unit for Delta State. Houston Johnson to return for West Alabama. On to punt for the Statesman will be Price Nixon, the senior from Clinton, Mississippi. Johnson will put his heels on his own 39-yard line. Great kick by Nixon. A lot of hang time. It'll be fielded at the 39, out near midfield. He's got some running room down to the 40. The 30 cuts up midfield, the 20, the 10. He's going to get in there. Touchdown! Tigers! Houston Johnson with a 60-yard return, and the Tigers are back in business. Houston Johnson with a nice return, but there are flags on the play. As Johnson was able to make the sideline, he made the cut toward the inside of the field at about the Delta State 20-yard line and was able to get into the end zone as the officials discuss the flags here, laying at about the 9-yard line. Charles Olson and his crew all huddled up there as West Alabama lighting a spark here. 7:50 to go in this first half.
Result of the play is a touchdown. After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct. West Alabama, number 19. Unsportsmanlike conduct. West Alabama, number 8. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Delta State, number 12. Those fouls all offset. We'll have a try.
At the end of all of that, West Alabama with the punt return for a touchdown. Couple of offsetting penalties, and West Alabama will line it up here for the point after attempt. On to attempt will be Elijah Guyton. Austin McCready to hold. Owen Vanderwall, the long snapper. Good snap. Good hold. Guyton. Bang. 7:50 to go in the first half. Delta State leads it 13-10 in an exciting matchup here in Livingston. An electric 60-yard touchdown on the punt. And West Alabama caps it off with an Elijah Guyton point after. Give me a great opportunity to remind you that Tiger fans, you can follow West Alabama Athletics online at uwaathletics.com, the home of schedules, news, rosters, and more for the now 17 varsity programs. You can also follow the Tigers on the various social media outlets at UWA Athletics. It's Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. And you can follow all of the Gulf South Conference football action throughout the year, streaming live on Flow College. And Tiger fans can go to uwaathletics.com/live and follow at home and on the road Flow College and the UWA Broadcast Network. We appreciate you joining in. This kick is powered by Alabama Power. It'll be returned from the 7-yard line. Delta State out across the 15, the 20, the 25. It's a great return for the Statesman out to the 35, the 40. He'll step out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Delta State continuing to impress. Nino LeMay, the senior from New Roads, Louisiana, with a nice return. It'll be first down and 10 for Delta State from their own 45-yard line. Nick Clark in at running back. Cole Kirk in the gun. Clark will be tackled for a loss. That's a great job right there. Almost mishandled on the exchange there between Clark and Cole. West Alabama's Antonio Williams with a tackle for a loss. I believe Darius Elias was in there as well. Second down and 11 for the Statesman. Delta State has won the last 6 meetings between these two teams and leading it here. Kirk's going to keep it himself. Great penetration by West Alabama. Devin Arrington with a tackle for a loss. And the Tiger defense flexing here a little bit. 6:45 to go in the half. Checking in will be Marquise Robinson. Robinson, one of the leaders of that D-line for West Alabama. Third down and 12 for the Statesmen from their own 43. Cole steps back. Plenty of time to throw. Passes. Caught by LeMay. It should be enough for a first down for Delta State, and it is. Nino LeMay hauls it in on 3rd and long. And the Statesmen get inside Tiger territory. First down and 10 from the West Alabama 44. Clark on the carry. A gain of almost 4 yards on the play. Delta State has gained 159 yards of total offense this afternoon. West Alabama, a $102. As the Statesmen look at a second down and 6. 3 wide receivers. Clark on the carry. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He'll lunge for a couple of more yards. I think Elijah Dunn was one of the first guys to make contact. Finished up by Trayvon Nunn. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Statesmen from the West Alabama 36-yard line. Clark remains the lone back to the right of Cole. Clark on the carry. Should be enough for a Delta State first down. Trayvon Nunn on the stop, but not before the Statesmen can move the chains. 6th first down of the afternoon for Delta State. Trips here to the near side for the Statesman. Cole wants to throw. Looks like he's going toward the end zone. That's going to be a Delta State touchdown. A perfectly thrown pass and a great catch by Lawrence Armstrong finds Delta State in the end zone. Armstrong's second touchdown catch of the season. And Delta State extends their lead. Dean Roberts in to attempt the PAT. Good snap, good hold. Roberts splits it. And with 4:34 remaining in the half, Delta State leads it 20-10. Delta State on the road coming up for the Statesman. They will host West Florida next week. And then on November the 8th, they will go to Valdosta State. They'll finish up at home against Kentucky State. West Alabama coming up. We'll travel to Valdosta State next week. Then on November 4th, we'll host Lincoln, California. That one was rescheduled from earlier in the season. And then the Tigers will finish up at home against Northeastern State. Bryce Nixon he'll kick it off for Delta State. West Alabama will have Jaquan Sturdivant on to return. Sturdivant will field it at the 6, out across the 15, the 20, tripped up. He'll make it out to the 24-yard line, maybe the 25.
Jaquan Sturdivant on the return.
4:30 to go in the half. Cole Kirk, 5 of 10 for Delta State, 147 yards and 2 touchdowns. West Alabama's Spencer Arsenault, 9 of 17, 46 yards. He has thrown an interception. First down and 10 for the Tigers. They'll work from their own 25. Dujon on the carry. Dujon will get. We got a couple of yards there on first down. Dujon, the freshman from Thompson High School. Second down for West Alabama. Three wide receiver formation for the Tigers. T.D. Parker will go with motion. Arsenault. Pass complete. Jackson Colvin, the big tight end, out to the 30, the 31-yard line. That'll bring up third down for West Alabama. On third down this afternoon, West Alabama 3 of 8. Arsenault will deploy 3 wide receivers. He'll have Dujon, the lone back in the backfield. Tigers work from their own 31-yard line. They need to make the 35. Delta State has held the Tigers to just 56 rushing yards this afternoon. The Statesman trying to dial up a stop here. Arsenault with some time. Pass complete. Darius Nelson out across the 50 down into Delta State territory. Down to the 35. He's still on his feet. Gang tackle by the Statesman. First down, Tigers. Darius Nelson gets the Tigers inside Statesman territory. First down and 10 from the Statesman 35. Arsenault, pass complete. Far side. T.D. Parker spins from the would-be tackler. That'll bring up second down. 2:35 to go here in half number 1. Dujon remains the lone back for West Alabama. 3 wide receivers for the Tigers. Arsenault, 3-step drop. wants to go downfield. Pass complete. T.D. Parker down to the 10. Cuts at the 5. Lunges for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! T.D. Parker, give him 6. 2:16 to go in the half, and the Tigers find the end zone. There's a flag in the end zone after the touchdown. A flag in the end zone, but a great effort by T.D. Parker. He spun at the 5, lunged for the end zone, and finds his way into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. The officials still talking it over. West Alabama covered 75 yards on just 5 plays. And T.D. Parker gets in for his first touchdown of the afternoon. Parker on the year, 3 touchdowns as Charles Olson and his crew sorting it out. I'll let you hear him.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, West Alabama, number 8. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Delta State, number 30. Those fouls offset. We'll have a try.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties after the touchdown. And West Alabama will attempt the point after. Elijah Guyton will come on to attempt the PAT. Austin McCready will hold. Homecoming week here in Livingston. Lots of activities have taken place this week. This morning, got things started off with a parade through the downtown area. Great to see all of the Tiger fans. Now we're ready to give it a go here on the point after attempt. Guyton lines it up. McCready will hold. Vanderwall, the long snapper. High snap. Good hold. Guyton ricochets it in off the right upright. The timing might have got a little off on the high snap, but McCready was able to get the hold down. And Guyton pinballs it in off of the right upright. West Alabama, they trail 20-17 here with 2:16 to go in the half. And West Alabama showing some life here as the Tigers 32-yard strike. Arsenault to Parker. West Alabama getting ready to kick it away. Gage Theus will kick it away. This kickoff powered by Alabama Power. Theus makes sure that he's got all the personnel in the right place. Theus puts a hammer to that one, and that one will go out of the back of the end zone, not returnable. We appreciate you tuning in this afternoon. Flo College and the UWA Broadcast Network. Hard to believe we're just a whisper away from the men's and women's basketball seasons getting underway. You'll be able to follow all of those games in the Gulf South Conference on Flo College. So make sure you tune in and check out your favorite men's and women's basketball teams here in the coming weeks. But we got football on the brain today as the Statesman looking at a 1st down and 10. Cole trying to go downfield. He's got a receiver. That pass is complete. He's down to the 15, the 10, the 5, and in one play, Delta State strikes again. Lawrence Armstrong walked in untouched. A perfectly thrown pass by Cole Kirk. And just like that, Delta State makes a big-time statement and extends their lead. On to attempt the PAT, Dean Roberts. Good snap and a good hold. Roberts puts that one through. Delta State's drive, one play, 75 yards, 11 seconds. And Delta State retakes a 10-point lead after a 75-yard strike. Kirk to Armstrong. Delta State already 222 yards in the air. Armstrong and LeMay over 100 yards each. LeMay 3 catches, a $113 and a touchdown. Armstrong 2 catches, 108 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tell you what, this Delta State team, I've seen Delta State play a lot over the years, and this is a talented Delta State team. They've got a lot of fight and a lot of weapons as they lead it here 27-17 with 2:05 to go in half number 1. Returnable. That'll be fielded at the 6-yard line. Start of it out to the 25, slipped. Just had his feet come out from under him. He looked like he was trying to put on the brakes. Feet came out from under him. And we have made it to the 2-minute timeout. You're watching Flow College. You're listening to the UWA Broadcast Network. We'll be right back after the timeout.
Tune into the Tigertron to see our ambush student section. Tiger fans, get ready and join us next Friday at the UWA Soccer Complex for Senior Night as we celebrate our incredible UWA women's soccer seniors and cheer them on in a high-energy matchup against Spring Hill College. Kickoff is set for 5 o'clock p.m. and we need you to help create that unbeatable home field advantage. Let's pack the stands, honor our seniors, and bring the noise all game long.
Out of the timeout. 2 minutes to go in the half. West Alabama trails by 10. Arsenault, he'll hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins finding no running room.
Carried by number 3. Harrison Knight.
Leading the charge for Delta State looked like Malik Robertson. Donaldsonville, Louisiana native. No gain on the play for West Alabama. 3 wide receivers set here for the Tigers. Arsenault on second down. Fakes the handoff. He'll throw to Jenkins out of the backfield. Jenkins out near the 30-yard line. He'll lunge. He'll lunge and make about the 33-yard line there. It'll be short of the first down.
3rd down and 3 from the 33-yard line.
Third down and 3 from the West Alabama 33. Trips here to the near side. Colvin will go in motion. Jenkins on the carry. Should be enough for a Tiger first down. Jenkins gets out across the 40-yard line. So West Alabama moving the chains here with 71 seconds to go here in half number 1. Delta State 27. West Alabama 17. Delta State will get the football in the second half. They won the toss. They deferred. Showers expected in the latter part of the afternoon. Arsenault to throw on first down. He wants to go downfield. He's trying to find T.D. Parker. Parker almost had his jersey ripped off. And that one will go incomplete. The Tiger fans a little frustrated there. 68 seconds to go. I'm not sure that pass was catchable, but a whole lot of jersey there. We'll line it up for second down and 10. The Tigers from their own 40. Arsenault steps back, dumps it out to Braden Jenkins. Jenkins out across the 45 near midfield. He'll be stopped shy of midfield out to the 49-yard line. Tyler Smith will check in at running back for West Alabama. Third down and 2. Under a minute to play here in half number 1. Delta State on top by 10. Smith on the carry. First down, lowers his shoulder. Gets to the Delta State 45-yard line. Looks like Coach Scott Cochran wants to get the timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll keep it right here as West Alabama calls the timeout. Taking a look around some of the things going on today. The Gulf South Conference cross-country championships taking place this morning in Memphis, Tennessee. I haven't had the opportunity to see the results from that meet. Coming up on Tuesday, West Alabama volleyball will go to Miles. That one will be played on the Miles campus. And then next Friday, men's and women's soccer in action. The women will be at home against Spring Hill. That will be their senior day. The men will be at West Florida. And the volleyball team will host the Flames of Lee University. Delta State next week this time. Football-wise, they will be hosting West Florida. That one should be a good one as well. This is a very tough football conference. As one of the Delta State statesmen being assisted to the sideline. I didn't see what happened there, but looks as if that's number 10, Ty Halsey. Halsey favoring that right leg. He was assisted to the sideline. I hope he's okay. First down and 10. West Alabama from the Delta State 45. We've got 41 ticks of the clock remaining here in half number 1. Got a pretty good football game in front of us right now. Arsenault. He'll put a man in motion. That's T.D. Parker. Throwing downfield, that's intercepted. I don't know where Arsenault was throwing, but intercepted by Delta State. And Delta State brings it out across midfield, down inside Tiger territory, down to the 20, down to the 15. The football is on the ground and recovered by Delta State.
Arsenault's pass intercepted. Fumble on the play.
Intercepted by, I believe that was number 6, Carl Hopkins. And the return all the way down inside the 10. The ball came loose and then covered up inside the 5.
Look at the field. Is an interception by Delta State. A subsequent fumble that was also recovered by
An interception followed by a fumble, recovered at the 1. So another turnover for West Alabama puts the Tiger defense in a really tough situation here. First down and goal from the 1. Delta State knocking on the door again. Direct snap to Clark. Stopped by West Alabama. Nick Clark, the running back. Direct snap. It'll be a timeout on the field. Let's take this one with them. We'll be right back after the timeout. More football on Flow College and the UWA Broadcast Network. Second down and goal from the 2. Delta State. Looks like it could be another direct snap to Clark again. Clark has got it. Looking for some blocking help, and Clark will go in right up the middle, and Delta State finds the end zone. Clark from 2 yards out gets in there. His first touchdown of the afternoon. And Delta State trying to create some distance on the scoreboard between the Tigers. On to attempt the PAT. Dean Roberts. Good snap. Good hold. Roberts knocks that one through.
14 seconds remaining in the first half.
2 plays, 1 yard. 9 seconds. Delta State adds 7 more. The Statesmen lead at 34-17 here with 14 ticks of the clock to go in half number 1. And turnovers looming large for West Alabama. Spencer Arsenault on the afternoon, 15 of 25, 2 picks. And both have led to points for Delta State. Overcast afternoon here in Livingston, but a nice turnout for a top 20 matchup here in Division II. As the Statesmen, they lead at 34-17. Cole Kirk, 6 of 11, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. 279 yards of total offense to West Alabama's 206. Bryce Nixon will kick it away. Fielded at the 7, out across the 20, out to the 25. Jaquan Sturdivant brings it out to the 25. 9 seconds to go in the half. Looks like West Alabama will just kneel on it here, go into the half, down 34-17. And that will be the case. So at the half, Delta State 34, West Alabama 17. West Alabama has yielded 279 yards total offense. They've collected 206 total yards of offense, as we will get ready for some halftime festivities here at UWA. Those will include, looks like they're going to have a presentation of the homecoming court, a halftime show by the UWA marching band. I'll tell you what, let's keep it right here. We can get to our commercial obligations after the presentations. West Alabama, 206 yards of total offense, 135 in the air, 71 on the ground. Arsenault, 15 of 25 for $135. He's got 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. 8 different receivers this afternoon for the Tigers. The favorite receiver out of the backfield, Braden Jenkins, 3 catches, 24 yards. Nelson, Parker, Smith, Johnson, and Pepins each have a pair of catches. York and Colvin have a single catch as well on the ground. Braden Jenkins, 7 carries, 17 yards. Nelson, Dujon, Smith, and Arsenault also with rushes this afternoon. Cole Kirk, 6 of 11, 222, 3 touchdowns, and interception. 3 different receivers this afternoon into the mix. LeMay, Armstrong, and Reardon. LeMay 3 catches, $113, and a touchdown. Armstrong, 2 catches, 108, 2 touchdowns. As we are here for the halftime homecoming presentation. I'm just gonna step back a little bit. We're gonna ramp up the crowd, Mike, and let you enjoy the sights and the sounds of the West Alabama halftime.
Miss Homecoming 1975. We are proud to celebrate the 50th anniversary of her crowning this year. Let's make some noise as we celebrate this incredible milestone and welcome her back to where it all began, right here at UWA. Welcome home, Cherry. Now, Tiger fans, let's turn our attention to your 2025 University of West Alabama Homecoming Court. First, we are proud to introduce your freshman maid, Miss Josie DeVos. Josie is a freshman from Tuscaloosa and a graduate of American Christian Academy, where she served as SGA president. She has majored in integrated marketing communications here at UWA. Josie is a first-year member of the UWA cheerleading team, where she is a member of the football, basketball, and competition squad. She is also a member of Alpha Sigma Alpha sorority. Josie was second alternate in Delta Chi's Miss Carnation pageant, and last year, she served as president of Tuscaloosa's Cameo Guild. This afternoon, Josie is being escorted by her father, Eric DeVos. Please help us recognize your freshman maid, Josie DeVos. Next, please welcome your sophomore maid, Kennedy Adele. Kennedy is from York, Alabama, and is the daughter of Marcus and Kimberly Adele. A proud graduate of the University Charter School, she is pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing at West Alabama. Kennedy is active across campus as a member of Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity, the Black Student Union, Trio Support Services, and the Blind Belt Leadership Scholarship Program. She has been named to the President's List every semester during her time at UWA. Kennedy was crowned the 2025 Miss Black and Gold of the Pi Delta chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and went on to be crowned in the 2025 Alabama District Miss Old Gold and Black. Today, Kennedy is being escorted by her father, Marcus Adele. Let's hear it for your sophomore maid, Kennedy Adele. Now for your homecoming queen candidates. Your first homecoming queen candidate is Andronetta Adams. Andronetta is a junior from Meridian, Mississippi, and a proud first-generation college student pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy. Before attending UW.
Caldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
I'm Blake Gurley, linebacker for the University of West Alabama. When I'm not on the field, I'm excited to tell you about something just as important, the opportunity to own a piece of prime real estate right here in Livingston. Located just across the street from our football stadium, the Riverbend subdivision is the premier neighborhood in town. If you're looking for a place to build your dream home, these residential lots are the perfect spot. And if you've always dreamed of living on the water, we've got lakefront lots available too. For more information, shoot an email to info@camporadevelopment.com and let Campora Development help you make Riverbend your next home. Go Tigers!
She has also served as a UWA ambassador and consistently earned a place on the Dean's List. Beyond campus, Malaysia volunteers in health awareness programs and youth mentorship, embodying school spirit, compassion, and integrity in all that she does. Tonight, she has been escorted by her grandfather, Ronnie Lee Calhoun Sr. Please help us recognize homecoming team candidate, Malaysia Calhoun. And now, please welcome homecoming team candidate, Bailey Davidson. Bailey is a junior from Mount Vernon, Alabama, and a graduate of Citadel High School. She is majoring in electrical engineering technology here at UWA. Bailey is a member of the Zeta Rho chapter of Alpha Sigma Alpha sorority, where she currently serves on the executive board as Vice President of Finance and Accountability Director. She has served as a UWA student ambassador for 2 years. This is also in her second year as a resident assistant, having worked in both Gilbert and Reed Hall. Bailey is also a member of several honor societies, including Blue Key, Phi Eta Sigma Freshman Honor Society, Alpha Sigma Alpha Hermes Society, and Epsilon Pi Tau International Honor Society for Technology. She has consistently earned recognition on the President's List throughout her time at UWA. This evening, Bailey is being escorted by her stepfather, Chandler Joseph Sullivan. Please give a round of applause for the 2025 homecoming team candidate, Bailey Davidson. Fellow Tigers, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Your 2025 University of West Alabama homecoming queen is Anjanetta Adams. This year's homecoming queen will be crowned by UWA President Dr. Todd G. Fritsch. He is joined by our 2024 homecoming queen, Chloe Baker, and current SGA President, Philip Martin. Let's hear it for our homecoming queen, Anjanetta Adams, and the entire homecoming court. Thank you all for joining us for this special halftime tradition. Enjoy the game, and as always, go Tigers!
West Alabama's 2025 homecoming queen, Miss Anjanetta Adams. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to the entire homecoming court. What an honor to represent your class and the university here on such a special occasion, as homecoming sees Tigers from as recent graduates and longtime graduates coming back home to enjoy the homecoming festivities here. We're about 11 minutes and some change before we get to the second half action, but the West Alabama Marching Band has something prepared for homecoming. They are under the direction of Dr. Tyler Strickland. We'll have the opportunity to check out the West Alabama Marching Band. We appreciate you tuning in. It's halftime. Delta State leads it 34-17. As we are just moments away from the presentation here of the UWA marching band. I'll step aside. We'll check back in before the start of the second half. You're watching Flow College, and you're listening to the UWA Broadcast Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the West Alabama Marching Band invites you to embrace your darker side. Every hero needs a rival, and every story needs a bit of mischief. So tonight, the villains take center stage, starting with Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. Next, we slink into the shadows of the nightmare before Christmas for a jazzy, sinister swing. Lock your doors and roll the dice. It's Oogie Boogie Song. To close our show, two Disney powerhouses join forces, Scar and Ursula, providing that ambition and a little wickedness can go a long way. From The Lion King and The Little Mermaid, here's Be Prepared and Poor Unfortunate Souls. Give it up for the University of West Alabama Marching Band. West Alabama Marching Band is under the direction of Dr. Tyler Tripp and Mr. Carson Walker. Coordinator
At Julio Jones Kia, we believe the car buying experience should be fast, fair, and fun. We're proud to be the highest Google-rated Kia dealership in the state, and we credit that to our transparent, laid-back sales process and our friendly staff. Come see for yourself and shop our largest inventory ever of all your favorite Kia models like the K4, Sorento, Sportage, and Telluride. See our full inventory online at juliojoneskia.com. We can't wait to see you in a Julio Jones Kia.
Caldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
Welcome back inside Tigers Stadium. Just a couple of minutes before the start of half number 2. Delta State leads at 34-17. Delta State statistics in the first half, 279 total, 222 in the air, 57 on the ground. Eight first downs, 3 of 7 on third down. Delta State 2 of 2 on fourth down. 31 total plays from scrimmage, 9 yards per play for the Statesmen. Time of possession 12:52. 2 tackles for a loss. Cole Kirk 6 of 11, 222, 3 touchdowns and an interception. 3 different receivers into the mix: LeMay, Armstrong, and Reardon. Armstrong and LeMay already over 100 yards. They've combined for 3 scores. Kirk 8 carries, 17 yards. LeMay 1 carry, 16 yards. Davian Alston 5 carries, 13 yards. And Clark 6 carries for 11 yards for West Alabama. 206 yards total, 135 in the air, 71 on the ground. 6 of 11 on third down, 10 first downs for West Alabama. 43 total plays from scrimmage, just 4.8 yards per play. 8 tackles for a loss for West Alabama. Arsenault 15 of 25 for $135, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Jenkins 7 carries, 17 yards. Nelson 1 carry, 15 yards. Dujon, Smith, Arsenault each with carries for the Tigers. 8 different receivers into the mix. The favorite target out of the backfield, Braden Jenkins, 3 catches, 24 yards. Nelson, Parker, Smith, Johnson, and Pepins each with a pair, and York and Colvin each have a solo catch. As we're about ready to get things started here in the second half. Interceptions for Delta State. Moore had a pick. Hopkins had a pick as well, and West Alabama's number 21, Jacoby Green, had an interception as well as we get ready to get things started here in half number 2. This kickoff, it'll be powered by Alabama Power. And West Alabama's Gage Theus, senior out of Andalusia, Alabama, will kick it away for West Alabama. Neither team has penalties on the stat chart from the first half, as that one's fielded at the 4-yard line, out across the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. There's a flag on the play out across the 35-yard line. All of the penalties so far have been offsetting penalties, as LeMay brings it out across the 30-yard line. And right on cue, right after I mentioned no penalties, it'll be an illegal block in the back during the return. So that one will go against the Statesman. First official penalty of the afternoon. And Cole Kirk will bring the offense to the line. It looks like he'll have Davian Alston in the backfield. Alston will keep it on the ground, wants to go around right end, out across the 10. He'll be rubbed out at about 13-yard line, 12 or 13-yard line. Scratch that. We'll see where they spot him. They spot him out at the 11. So second down. Four wide receivers for Delta State. West Alabama pressure there, first to make contact.
Austin with the carry. Tackle by number 5, McGregor. By number 42, Oates.
Anthony Oates.
No gain on the play.
Michael McGregor in on the stop, no gain, so third down and 10. Tigers showing blitz here. We'll see what defensive coordinator Steve Sissa decides to dial up here for West Alabama. 14 on the play clock. Kirk changing the play here. Alston to his left. Flag will come in. Looks like it's going to be a false start. That will go against Delta State's Lawrence Armstrong. So two penalties here in this opening part of half number 2. Delta State with explosive play potential. 13.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Cole Kirk in at quarterback. He's 6 of 11 on the afternoon, over 222 yards. Kirk drops back. Pressure from the Tigers. Pass is going to be batted up. That's intercepted by West Alabama. The Tigers have it at the 15 and are pushed out of bounds. The interception by Trayvon Nunn. And the Tigers trying to get something going here to start the second half.
First and 10, West Alabama from the 16-yard line.
Trayvon Nunn's first interception of the season, as it was thrown across the middle, tipped up. Nunn was able to haul it in, and the Tigers will bring out the offense. Braden Jenkins will be the lone back for West Alabama. T.D. Parker, the lone wide receiver on the top side of the field. First down and 10. Arsenault to throw. Incomplete. Arsenault trying to thread the needle to T.D. Parker. Great coverage by Delta State. That will bring up second down. Three wide receivers. Jenkins Wanted to go right side. Great pursuit.
Greg Jenkins with the carry.
Tackle made by number 27, Jonathan James, native of Houston, Texas. Makes the stop, no gain.
From the 16-yard line.
Looks like the Tigers will bring in Michael Dujon at running back. Trips here to the near side. Parker on the numbers at the top side of the field. Arsenault steps back. Arsenault will keep it across the 10. Gets to the 5. He's hit at the 6-yard line. It's a great tackle made by Talon Doss.
Tackle by number 1. Talon Doss.
Doss makes the stop. 4th down and 1 for West Alabama. The Tigers decide to go for it. Dujon on the right side, going for the end zone. Tiger! Touchdown! Dujon takes it in from 7 yards out, and the Tigers, they find the end zone. 12 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. As Elijah Guyton will come on to attempt the PAT for West Alabama. Tigers trailing 34-23. Guyton in to attempt the PAT. Austin McCready will hold. Good snap. Good hold. Guyton knocks it through. With 12 minutes to go in the third quarter, it's a 10-point game. Delta State 34. West Alabama 24. We'll be right back. More Gulf South Conference football live from Tiger Stadium in Livingston.
At Julio Jones Kia, we believe the car buying experience should be fast, fair, and fun. We're proud to be the highest Google-rated Kia dealership in the state, and we credit that to our transparent, laid-back sales process and our friendly staff. Come see for yourself and shop our largest inventory ever of all your favorite Kia models like the K4, Sorento, Sportage, and Telluride. See our full inventory online at juliojoneskia.com. We can't wait to see you in a Julio Jones Kia.
Caldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
Welcome back to Tigers Stadium. 12 minutes to go. West Alabama getting ready to kick it off. The Tigers turned the turnover into points. This kickoff powered by Alabama Power. The Tigers covered 16 yards on 4 plays. 7-yard run by Michael Dujon. As West Alabama's Gage Theus kicks that one through the end zone. Reminder that all the Gulf South Conference football games are streamed live right here on Flow College. You can go to uwaathletics.com/live and you can follow your favorite team at home or on the road. We've got a good one here this afternoon. Kirk will hand off. That'll be to Clark. He'll gain a couple of yards on first down.
Carried by number 23, Clark.
Nick Clark, the 5'7" redshirt freshman from Daphne, Alabama. On to carry.
Second down and 8 from the 27-yard line.
8th carry of the afternoon for Clark. Second down and 8 for the Statesmen. They'll work from their own 27-yard line. Keep your eye on Nino LeMay here. He's got the highlighter pink shoes on, one of the top wide receivers as Clark will carry it. That's a great run by Clark.
Nick Clark with the carry.
8 yards and then some for a Delta State first down.
First down, Delta State.
Nick Clark running with a mission on mind right there. As the yards after contact were at least 6, maybe 7. First down and 10 from their own 37. Delta State working their way down the field. Cole to throw. Trying to go on the far sideline. That's in and out of the hands of the would-be receiver. That's Curtis Reardon. Reardon had a step on the defender, but just enough interruption there for the defensive back for West Alabama to disrupt the play. In on the stop, the pass breakup, Jamari Jemison. Second down and 10 for the Statesmen. Penalty was called against Delta State. 10-yard variety. So after a clean first half, Delta State with their third penalty here of the second half.
From the 27-yard line.
Scrambling is Cole. And wrestling to the ground is Michael McGregor. Cole Kirk scrambling. He will be
Second down and 17.
looking at a second down and 17 after a 3-yard gain on the play. Kirk with some time. Pocket collapses. He'll have to scramble. He gets out across the 35, swarmed by the Tigers. Out across the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up third down. It'll be third down at about 8 yards. On third down this afternoon, Delta State 3 of 8. Tiger fans would love to see a stop here. Delta State leading it by 10, 34-24. 9:25 to go in the third. Kirk from the gun. He'll roll out to his left. That one's going to be incomplete. At the feet of Nino LeMay. So West Alabama gets a stop. To 2-score differential here with the visiting Statesmen of Delta State leading by 10. 72nd meeting between these two teams. Flag will come in on the play. The offense tabbed with a false start. That will back Delta State up again. Price Nixon on to punt. Houston Johnson return for West Alabama. High, wobbly spiral fielded at the 12-yard line. Johnson out across the 20, makes a cut at the 25, gets a little blocking help. He'll be slung out of bounds. Stop made by Aaron McCardle Jr. 9:03 to go in the third. As West Alabama will start this drive from their own 32-yard line. Barrett Kane, one of the big offensive linemen for West Alabama, leading the offense out. Arsenault, he'll deploy 3 wide receivers. T.D. Parker will go in motion. Dujon will carry right side out across the 35. He'll get to the 37-yard line. Talon Doss in on the stop for Delta State. West Alabama going with a little bit of tempo. Trips to the far side. Dujon close to the first down marker. I think he'll be just a little bit short of the line to gain there. So it'll be third down and about half a yard. Dujon fighting for first down yardage, and that's a Tiger first down. Great second and third effort there for Michael Dujon as he moves the chains for West Alabama. Checking in will be Houston Johnson at wide receiver, and Braden Jenkins, he will come in at the running back for West Alabama. First down and 10, the Tigers from their own 44. Arsenault wants to throw, going downfield. He's got a receiver open. Caught at the 5, down at the 1-yard line. T.D. Parker inside the 5, and the Tigers with a first down. A great pitch and catch right there from Arsenault to T.D. Parker. First down and goal from the 2. Arsenault to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to go right side, nothing doing. Delta State strong up front. On the stop, Jaquez Tucker for Delta State. Second down and goal. Jenkins will keep it, pushing his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! West Alabama finds the end zone. And the Tigers will attempt the PAT. Braden Jenkins takes it in from 2 yards out. The Tigers trail by 4 with a PAT pending. Jenkins' 6th touchdown of the year as Elijah Guyton gets ready to go to work. That's a good snap. It's a good hold. Guyton, that one rings true. The Tigers, they trail by 3. It's 34-31. We've got 7:10 to go in the third, and we got a dandy here in Livingston. We'll be right back. You're watching Flow College and listening to the UWA Broadcast Network.
Caldwell Architects brings creative and thoughtful design solutions to the conception and development of every project. As active members of our community, we understand the important role that buildings and spaces play and the people whose lives are impacted by every project we do. Caldwell Architects delivers state-of-the-art, efficient, and effective designs to solve real-world challenges. Let us help make your vision a success.
6 plays covering 68 yards. It took a $153 for the Tigers to find the end zone. As West Alabama's Gage Theus gets ready to kick it off. This kickoff brought to you by Alabama Power. It's powered by Alabama Power. End over end, returnable will be fielded at the 5-yard line. Out across the 10. Great pursuit by West Alabama. Leading the charge, Daquan Levy. And Devin Arrington in on the stop as the West Alabama special teams go into work there. The Tigers, they trail at 34-31. But West Alabama's come out on a mission here in quarter number 3. They have scored 14 unanswered here in the second half as the Statesmen get ready to go to work. Nick Clark, the lone back in a 3-wide receiver set. Cole trying to go far side, intended receiver Curtis Reardon. West Alabama doing a good job in coverage there. Looked like Isaac Williams on the pass deflection. 6:57 to go in the third. Cole Kirk, he'll have Clark to his right. 3 wide receivers. Clark will carry. JT Hooten will wrap him up. Clark keeps his legs going. I tell you what, Clark, he just does not get tackled on first contact. Great yards after contact for Clark. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 3. Delta State from their own 19-yard line. 6:25 to go in the third. Clark on the carry. It'll be the first down for the Statesmen. He's got some running room there out across the 35, the 40. A great run by Nick Clark. 10th first down for Delta State of the contest. And Delta State trying to keep this momentum as Clark will carry on first down. Clark bounces off a would-be tackler. He's going to gain about 2 yards on the play, maybe 3. As West Alabama continues to make contact early, and Clark just continuing to power his way through those tacklers. Gains positive yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Trips here to the near side for Delta State. Kirk, he'll hand off, going right back to Clark. West Alabama making a pretty quick stop there. Anthony Otis making the stop for West Alabama. 3rd down and 7. Delta State from their own 46. West Alabama will change personnel here on 3rd down. Delta State 4 of 10 on 3rd down this afternoon. Late substitution, Jamorion Griffin in there for the Tigers. Low snap handled by Kirk, throwing down the far sideline. That's going to be reeled in by Delta State. Pass complete to number 9, Curtis Reardon. And Reardon inside the 10. Delta State has been explosive. And the Statesmen have it 1st down and goal inside the 10. Clark on the carry. He'll get down to about the 7-yard line, so a couple of yards on 1st down there. Otis back in for West Alabama. Also checking into the game for the Tigers will be Aiden Gibson, another one of those big D linemen up front. 2nd down and goal from the 7. Clark on the carry. He's going to go left side, stumbled. Lake Gurley making the stop for West Alabama. 3rd down and goal. Delta State from the 6-yard line. Late checking in there for Delta State. Lawrence Armstrong at the wide receiver. Alston back in at running back. He'll be to the left of the quarterback. That's Ames. Ames throwing. A one-handed grab in the end zone, and that's going to be a Delta State touchdown. Garrett Ames in at quarterback, throws the touchdown pass. In to attempt the point after. Dean Roberts. Good snap, good hold. Roberts bangs that one through. And with 2:47 to go in the third, Delta State back to a 10-point lead. It's 41-31 here in Livingston. 88 yards, 9 plays, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Capped off by 6-yard touchdown pass. Ames to Reardon. Ames has played quite a bit this year. I mean, he's played in all 6 games. 55 of 99 and 1 interception. He's thrown for 671 yards. That was his 4th touchdown pass of the season. So every time West Alabama tries to find an answer, Delta State strikes back, and the big play probability for Delta State, it's impressive. I mean, they've had several plays, game-changing type plays. 391 yards of total offense for Delta State. 273 in the air, 118 on the ground. I mean, we've had plays this afternoon of 45, 75, and 90 from Delta State, as that one's going to be brought out from 2 yards deep out across the 15. Wrestled to the ground. That's a great tackle on special teams by Delta State's Jordan McKnight. McKnight with a great stop. Return of about 17 yards. .273 yards receiving between just 3 receivers for Delta State. Man will go in motion for West Alabama. Jenkins on the carry, right side, gets out just across the 20-yard line. So it'll be positive yards on first down. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. Stacked wide receivers here to the near side. Jenkins on the carry. Gets in behind the big guys up front. Jenkins trying to follow Luis Snell, freshman out of Dothan. Big offensive lineman. 3rd down and 3, 2:05 to go in the third. The receivers here on the near side, that looks like it's going to be lined up. It's going to be Raymond Cottrell and Ryan Pepins. Arsenault drops back, wants to pass, wants to go far side. That one's going to be into the Delta State bench and incomplete. That will bring on the punting unit for West Alabama. Austin McCready will punt this one away. 3 punts this afternoon. His long of 41 averaging just a tick above 38 yards per.
For West Alabama, number 39, Austin McCready. Deep to return, number 83.
The return man, number 83, Troy Griffin. He'll put his heels on his own 29-yard line. McCready, a high, wobbly spiral. Great hang time there for McCready. No return as Delta State will start that drive. First down and 10 from about the 27. Tiger fans, make sure you follow West Alabama on the various social media outlets. You can go to UWA Athletics. Check it out on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. You can also go to UWAathletics.com for schedules, rosters, news, and more, covering all 17 varsity programs at UWA. 90 seconds to go in the third. Ames will remain in at quarterback. He'll roll out to his right. He wants to go downfield. That pass is going to be caught. Caught by Nino LeMay.
Pass complete to number 0, LeMay. First down, Delta State.
Another first down for the Statesman. As Ames comes in, he's gone for a first down. Coming in at running back, that'll be Davian Alston. Alston will carry. Nothing doing there, leading the charge, Michael McGregor.
Carried by number 5, Austin.
Michael McGregor on the stop. It'll be a loss of a couple of yards on the play. 40 seconds to go here
Second down and 12 from
in the third quarter. West Alabama trailing 41-31. Each of these teams exceeding their points per game average, or West Alabama at least right on the door of that average, and both yielding more than they normally do as well.
Austin with the carry.
So Alston will carry there. He'll gain about 3 yards on the play. West Alabama's Michael McGregor on the stop. It'll be third down and 9. Delta State will work from their own 39.
Flag on the play.
It's like there's a flag on the play.
Defense, this is a 5-yard penalty. Down on the count, and it's third down.
Penalty's going to go against West Alabama. That will do it for the third quarter. After 3, Delta State 41, West Alabama 31. We'll be right back for the final stanza here in Livingston. You're watching Flow College, and you're listening to the UWA Broadcast Network.
The end of the third quarter. Delta State 41, West Alabama 31. Tiger fans, it's time for a little karaoke.
The final stanza here in Livingston. Delta State looking at a 3rd down and 4 from their own 48. Ames in at quarterback. Pass complete to LeMay. It'll be enough for a Delta State 1st down.
Ames pass complete to number 0, LeMay. 1st down, Delta State.
LeMay averages receiving 29 yards per. He had 208 yards coming into this one. LeMay on the afternoon's got a $127. Ames will drop back. Pressure by West Alabama. Avoids a would-be tackler. Ames is going to throw it away.
Ames pass ball incomplete.
Garrett Ames, the 6'3 redshirt freshman out of Kimberly, Alabama. Prepped at Mortimer Jordan High School. That incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down and 10. Yeah, so LeMay at 135 yards on the afternoon. Came in receiving. He had a 206 yards. Ames again to throw on 2nd down. That one's well overthrown. Intended receiver Lawrence Armstrong. So 3rd down and 10 for the Delta State offense. The Statesmen 7 of 13 on 3rd down. Xavier McDowell, one of the big guys up front for West Alabama. Ready to go to work on a 3rd down. Pressure from the Tigers. Ames throws. Pass is going to be incomplete. Sailed on him a little bit, Lawrence Armstrong. Leapt but couldn't bring it down. And that will bring on the punting unit for Delta State. On to punt will be Price Nixon. Nixon on the year, averaging right at 39 yards per punt. Houston Johnson will put his heels on his own 9-yard line. Wobbly kick. That one will hit and take a Delta State bounce. It will go out of bounds inside the 10, right about the 6-yard line. So a great job right there by Nixon, pinning the Tigers inside the 10. Give me an opportunity to thank the following sponsors for West Alabama: Alabama Power Foundation, Campora Development, Coca-Cola, First South Farm Credit, Jersey Mike's of Meridian, Julio Jones Kia, Lewis Pest Control, Price to Packaging, Sumter Supply, Sun South John Deere out of Demopolis, UWA Teach, Waste Management at Watkins Cross. Attorneys, a tip of the cap to those sponsors at West Alabama. 14:01 to go in this one, a 10-point lead for the Statesmen. West Alabama will keep it on the ground on 1st down. It'll be positive yardage.
Jenkins with the carry. Tackled by number 94.
West Alabama's Braden Jenkins. 13th carry of the afternoon. He's got 29 yards on the afternoon. He'll remain in at the running back. Scratch that. That's going to be Dujon. Dujon wants to go right side. He'll get out across the 15.
Michael Dujon with the carry. 1st down, West Alabama.
The Tigers get the 1st down. 13:23 to go in this one. West Alabama trailing by 10. One of the Delta State players slow to get up. That looks like number 4. William Carter, one of the linebackers. As he sat up and took off his gloves, but looks to be getting some attention from the athletic training staff. Both of the teams going to their respective benches. We got 13:23 to go in this one. Delta State 41. West Alabama 31. 414 yards of total offense for the Statesmen. 295 in the air, 119 on the ground. West Alabama on the flip side, 309 total. 189 in the air, 120 on the ground. Athletic training staff still tending to William Carter. Looks like he'll be helped to his feet. He will walk off on his own power. Escorted, but not assisted in any fashion, so that is a good sign. Carter, a senior from Birmingham. West Alabama looking at a 1st down and 10 from their own 13. Michael Dujon in at running back. Houston Johnson, T.D. Parker here on the near side. Darius Nelson will be on the top side of the field at the numbers. Pass is complete to Nelson. Tries to spin through a tackle. He'll make the catch and gain about 4 yards on the play. Maybe 5.
Nelson. 2nd down and 5.
Arsenault from the gun with the 2nd down looming. Dujon on the carry. Pick up a couple of yards on the play.
Michael Dujon with the carry. By number 30, Bradley. And number 38, Johnson.
Leading the way, number 38, Trayshawn Johnson, senior. Cleveland, Mississippi native, so a hometown product for the Statesmen. 3rd down and short, so 3rd down and 2, West Alabama from their own 26. Dujon remains in at running back. Arsenault will keep it. Avoids a would-be tackler across the 30, the 35. He leaps at the 40. It'll be the 1st down for the Tigers as Arsenault moves the chains for West Alabama. 4th carry of the afternoon for Arsenault. It's up for a 1st down, so it'll be 1st down and 10 from the Tiger 40. Dujon on the carry. 3-yard gain on the play. Dujon, 11 carries, 51 yards. He's got a touchdown this afternoon.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 from the 43-yard.
Tyler Smith will check in at the running back, one of the captains this afternoon. Second down and 7. Houston Johnson will go in motion. Arsenault to throw on 2nd down. He wants to go downfield. T.D. Parker's wide open. It's underthrown. Flag comes in late. Could be a pass interference against Jarius McFarland. T.D. Parker immediately came up holding his shoulder. Pass interference called. It'll be a 1st down after the 15-yard penalty. Parker shaken up on the sideline. Immediately went to the shoulder, being tended to by a member of the athletic training staff. West Alabama 1st down and 10 from the Delta State 43-yard line. 11:09 to go. Smith on the carry. Wants to go right up the middle. It'll be a 3-yard gain.
Carry by number 2, Tyler Smith. Tackle by number 30, Bradley. And number 55, Tucker. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 from the 39-yard line.
2nd down for West Alabama. 10:45 to go. West Alabama trailing by 10. Looks like there may be a little bit of a light rain falling. Arsenault pass complete to Tyler Smith out of the backfield. Lowers his shoulder. Gets across the 35-yard line. Tackled at the 34. 3rd down and 2 for West Alabama. Arsenault will have 3 wide receivers in this formation. Jalen York and Houston Johnson here to the near side. Darius Nelson, the top side of the field. Smith on the carry.
Carry by number 2.
No gain on the play, as West Alabama will be stopped on third down. Smith out, Jenkins in. So fourth down for West Alabama. The Tigers 1 for 1 on fourth down this afternoon. Fourth down and 2. Tigers trailing by 10 here on homecoming Saturday. Light rain starting to fall here in Livingston. On fourth down, Arsenault wants to throw, plenty of time. Arsenault looking for a receiver. There's going to be a flag on the play. That pass is caught. Houston Johnson. I'm going to have to imagine that's going to be an offensive hold against West Alabama. Arsenault had a couple of opportunities to advance with his feet, but chose to throw. We'll see if the Tigers are the penalty recipients or if that's going to go against Delta State.
There are 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Personal foul, hands to the face, defense, number 24. Holding, offense, number 26. Their fouls will offset. Replay, fourth down.
Offsetting penalties. The Tigers will replay fourth down. So fourth down and 2, West Alabama from the Delta State 34. Arsenault puts Houston Johnson in motion. Arsenault will keep it himself. Arsenault dives for the first down stick.
Arsenault with the carry.
We'll see if he made the line to gain. It's going to be very close. It was not a slam dunk for sure, as the officials want to get a measurement. Big play right here coming up for West Alabama, depending on how this ball is spotted. It is going to be very close. Chain crew will come 3/4 of the way across the field. The Tigers need to make the 33-yard line. Let's see. And the Tigers are going to come up short about a length of the football. Great stop by Delta State. And the Statesmen hold. They'll force the turnover on downs. 8:42 to go in this one. Delta State leading it by 10.
First and 10, Delta State from the state.
An extended drive for West Alabama that did not yield points. Ames will remain in at quarterback for Delta State. Clark on the carry. Clark's going to gain about 8 yards on first down. Clark continues to be impressive.
Number 3, none. And number 21, Green. Second down and 2 from the 40-yard line.
Clark 15 carries on the afternoon. Gains 8 there on first down. Second down and 2. Handoff will go to Clark. First down. He's out near midfield. Clark keeps his legs going. He's inside Tiger territory.
Tackle by number 36.
Down to the Tiger 49. A Delta State first down. Under 8 minutes to go here. Delta State leading by 10. Delta State in no real hurry. 2-score lead. Ames in at quarterback. Hand off to a new running back, hit by JT Hooten. The new running back, Quaylon Farrar, the redshirt junior, young man out of Dallas, Texas. Farrar, 199 yards on the season. Second down and 10. Ames. Pass complete to Farrar.
Ames pass complete to number 21, Farrar. Tackle by number 94, McDowell.
That'll bring up third down. Third down and about 7. West Alabama will make some defensive substitutions. Darius Elias and company checking in. Delta State's got to make the 39. This one will be snapped at the 46. Under 6 minutes to play. Play clock down to 2. Farrar will be tackled for a loss. Leading the charge, Anthony Otis, 6'3" sophomore from Monroe, Louisiana. Nice stop by the Tigers there on third down. It'll bring out the punter, Bryce Nixon. Johnson will be the return man for West Alabama. Johnson will put his heels on his own 9-yard line. Wobbly kick, fair catch called for there. It'll be right at the 13-yard line. So West Alabama will start the drive. First down and 10 from the 13. We've made it to the media timeout. You're watching Flow College, and you're listening to the EWA Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Julio Jones Kia, we believe the car buying experience should be fast, fair, and fun. We're proud to be the highest Google-rated Kia dealership in the state, and we credit that to our transparent, laid-back sales process and our friendly staff. Come see for yourself and shop our largest inventory ever of all your favorite Kia models like the K4, Sorento, Sportage, and Telluride. See our full inventory online at juliojoneskia.com. We can't wait to see you in a Julio Jones Kia.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Arsenault. Pass complete. And across the 15. That one's complete to Michael Dujon.
Michael Dujon. Gain of 4 on the play, second down and 6 from the...
Second down and 6 for the Tigers. 4:45 to go in this one. West Alabama trailing by 10. Arsenault, pass complete. Far side of the numbers. It'll be enough for a Tiger first down.
Arsenault's pass complete to number 1.
Darius Nelson.
First down, West Alabama.
Nelson with a reception. Second catch of the afternoon for Nelson. Tigers need 2 scores. They're down 41-31. 4 wide receivers. Arsenault, pass complete. It's another Tiger first down. That was the Houston Johnson.
Complete to number 1. Correction, incomplete.
Correction, that one hit the turf. So that'll be an incomplete pass. Second down and 10. West Alabama from their own 30. Trips here to the near side. 4:09 to go in this one. Arsenault wants to go downfield, trying to find his receiver, intended receiver number 16, Jalen York.
Number 16, Jalen York.
That will fall incomplete. West Alabama
10 from the 30-yard line.
looking at a third down and 10. Tyreek Williams will be the receiver here to the near side. Trips to the top side of the field. Arsenault under pressure, gets it to Dujon. Dujon tripped up. He'll be taken down. He'll gain a couple of yards on the play, but
Tackle by number 6.
still well short of the line to gain.
4th down and 7 from the 33-yard line.
4th down and 7. West Alabama feeling not much opportunity other than to try to go for it here on 4th and long. 3.5 minutes to go. Arsenault, pass complete to Colvin. Out near the first down marker. The Tigers get the first down. Yes, sir! Tiger first down. The tight end, Jackson Colvin, 6'4" sophomore from Geraldine, Alabama, moves the chains for the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 40. Arsenault wants to go downfield. Darius Nelson catches it inside Delta State territory. Back-to-back first downs for West Alabama. The Tigers down to the Statesman 33-yard line. 2:45 to go in this one. West Alabama down by 10. Arsenault trying to orchestrate a drive here to get them in one score. Arsenault rolls to his right. Pressure by Delta State. Throws across the middle to Houston Johnson. Johnson diving for the end zone. Touchdown! Tigers! Arsenault rolled out to his right. He threw across his body. Houston Johnson reels it in and dives for the end zone. And the Tigers have brought it to within 4. 2:21 to go in this one. Elijah Guyton will come on to attempt the point after. Austin McCready to hold. High snap, good hold. Guyton bangs it through. The Tigers, they trail by 3. 2:21 to go in this one. Delta State 41. West Alabama 38. The Tigers cover 86 yards. It took them 8 plays. 2 minutes, 48 seconds. And a 33-yard touchdown strike. Arsenault to Johnson brings the Tigers to within 3. We have got a good one going here in Livingston, Alabama. Delta State, 430 yards of total offense. West Alabama, 429 yards of total offense. And it's going to come down to this last couple of minutes. Delta State's going to have to try to play some defense, and West Alabama is going to try to get the football back one more time. Each team with 3 timeouts. This kickoff will be powered by Alabama Power. And it looks like Delta State was a little bit confused. Head coach Todd Cooley wants the timeout. Let's take it with him. We'll be right back. More football from Livingston, Alabama. West Alabama gets ready to kick it away. This kickoff powered by Alabama Power. Gage Theus will put the right foot in it, end over end. West Alabama is going to try to play some defense here to get the football back. 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
First and 10, Delta State from the 25-yard line.
Delta State will have it first down and 10. They'll start the drive from their own 25. Garrett Ames will lead the offense onto the field. Clark will be the lone back. Delta State will keep it on the ground. Clark around the left side. He'll get out to the 34-yard line.
Tackle by number 3.
West Alabama will take the timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. West Alabama takes their timeout. It'll be second down and 6. For Delta State this afternoon, Cole Kirk, 6 of 12, 222 in the air, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Garrett Ames, 5 of 10, 76 yards and a touchdown. Second down and 6 for Delta State.
Tiger fans, second down and 6.
Ames will be the quarterback. Clark will be the lone back. Clark on the carry. Clark stretching for the first down marker. He'll come up short. 2 yards. West Alabama will be forced to take their second charged timeout. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. West Alabama trying to figure out a way to get the ball back here. Down by 3, 41-38. Coming out of the timeout, Delta State. Delta State is going to have Ames in at quarterback. Nick Clark will be the back in the backfield. Third down and 2. Tigers needing a stop here. Stacking it up at the line of scrimmage was West Alabama. It's going to come down to where the officials felt like progress stopped. And that's going to be a first down for Delta State. We have made it to the 2-minute timeout. Let's take it with them. You're watching Flow College and the UWA Broadcast Network.
It's now time for our dance cam. Let's see if you make it to the Tiger Shrine. Don't forget to follow West Alabama Athletics on social media to stay up to date with all athletic information.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. First down and 10 for the Statesmen. Clark on the carry. Nice gain on first down there for Clark. A gain of about 5 yards on the play. West Alabama will take their final timeout. 1:51 to go in this one. Delta State 41. West Alabama 38. Tigers have gained 429 yards of total offense, 285 in the air, $144 on the ground. Delta State 446, 298 of that in the air, 148 on the ground. Out of the timeout, it'll be second down and 5. West Alabama won't be able to stop the clock again, so another first down for Delta State would pretty much seal it up for the Statesmen. So the Tigers are going to have to dial up the defense here. Ames in at quarterback. Nick Clark, the lone back. Clark on the carry. Near the first down marker. He'll be about a half a yard short. JT Hooten in on the stop, so third down and 1. Wouldn't anticipate Delta State snapping this one until right before the expiration of the play clock. 1:21 to go, 15 seconds on the play clock here. Delta State may let it run all the way down and then take a timeout. We'll see. Indeed they do. Delta State will take the timeout. 65 seconds to go in this one. We'll keep it right here. West Alabama's Spencer Arsenault, 24 of 38 for 285. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Arsenault spread the ball around to 9 different receivers this afternoon. Darius Nelson, 5 catches, 82 yards. T.D. Parker, 3 catches and a touchdown. Houston Johnson, 3 catches and a score. Jenkins and Smith also reeled in 3. Colvin and Dujon, along with Pepins, had a pair of catches, and Jalen York had a catch as well. Third down and 1 for Delta State. The Tigers need a stop here. Clark, he's going to have a 7-yard sprint at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a first down for Delta State. Clark gets the first down, and that should do it this afternoon. Delta State will have to snap it a couple of more times, but they won't have to run a play, as the Statesmen will line up in victory formation here on the road at West Alabama. Ames will take a knee, and the Statesmen will not have to snap it again. 30 seconds on the game clock. Delta State, in their first Gulf South Conference contest of the season, picks up the road win at West Alabama. Delta State 41, West Alabama 38. Looking at the stats here from the game, Delta State first. Delta State will improve to 7-1 overall, 1-0 in the Gulf South Conference. 453 total yards, 298. That was in the air. $155 on the ground. 5 penalties for Delta State, just 45 yards, 16 first downs. They were 2 for 2 in fourth down conversion, 67 total plays. 1 defensive sack and 3 tackles for a loss. Cole Kirk started us out at quarterback for Delta State, 6 of 12, 222. He had 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Garrett Ames, 5 of 10, 76 yards and a touchdown. 4 different receivers into the mix this afternoon for Delta State. LeMay had 5 catches for $135 and a touchdown. He had a long of 90 yards. Reardon, 3 catches, 52 yards and a touchdown. Armstrong, 2 catches, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a long of 75. And Farrar had 1 catch late for 3 yards. On the ground, Clark, he had the lion's share of the carries for Delta State this afternoon. 22 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown. Cole Kirk, 10 carries for 29 yards. LeMay had a carry for 16. Alston, 9 carries for 14. And defensively, for Delta State, Moore, 13 total tackles, 6 of the solo variety, and he also reeled in an interception. Hopkins also had an interception this afternoon and 5 tackles. For West Alabama offensively, things got off to a slow start. They were down 13-0 after the end of the first quarter. But the Tigers ended up putting up 17 in the second quarter, 14 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. West Alabama outscored Delta State in the second half, 21-7. But just could not come away with the victory. 429 yards of total offense for West Alabama, 285 in the air, 144 on the ground. Just 1 penalty for the Tigers this afternoon. That was a 5-yard variety. 74 total plays from scrimmage. Time of possession, 29 minutes, 30 seconds. So almost even Steven there for the 2 teams. 1 sack, 10 tackles for a loss for West Alabama. Spencer Arsenault was 24 of 38. 285 yards in the air, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Turnovers were costly for West Alabama this afternoon. 9 different receivers in the mix. Nelson was the favorite receiver this afternoon. 5 catches, 82 yards. T.D. Parker and Houston Johnson each had 3 catches, including a touchdown apiece. Braden Jenkins, 3 catches. Smith had 3 catches, and then with a pair, Colvin, Dujon, and Pepins. Jalen York had 1 catch for 18 yards. On the ground for West Alabama, Michael Dujon, 11 carries, 51 yards and a touchdown. He had a long of 10. He averaged just over 4.5 yards per. Spencer Arsenault, 5 carries for 36 yards. Braden Jenkins, 12 carries, 26 yards. West Alabama's Tyler Smith, one of the captains today, 6 carries for 16 yards. And Darius Nelson, 1 carry for 15 yards. Defensively for West Alabama, Michael McGregor led the way this afternoon. 11 tackles. He had a half a tackle for a loss. J.T. Hooten had 9 tackles, one of the solo variety, had a tackle for a loss as well. And then West Alabama's Jacoby Green gets a big interception. Chipped in 5 more tackles on the afternoon, but West Alabama just was not able to get the breaks that they needed. And as I mentioned earlier, turnovers proved to be costly for West Alabama, leading to Delta State points. So West Alabama, after back-to-back losses, will fall to 5-2 overall, 0-2 in Gulf South Conference play. And looking ahead for Delta State next week, Delta State, they will host West Florida. That one should be a good one there in Cleveland, Mississippi. You can check that one out on Flo College. Next week for West Alabama, the Tigers, they will have to travel to Valdosta State. That one to kick off at noon Central Time. That one also available on Flo College. If you're a Tiger fan, I'll make the trip. I'll be broadcasting that one on the audio version of the UWA Tiger Broadcast Network, so be sure to tune in if you're a Tiger fan and listen to that one. But the final here for the 2025 West Alabama homecoming, Delta State 41, West Alabama 38. For my producer this afternoon, our Assistant Director of Athletic Communications, Mr. Jonathan Harris. I'm Will Atkinson, everybody. Have a safe night, happy homecoming, and go Tigers.